So wake up, step into the fire, and see what's waiting for you on the other side, because one day the lights will dim, the curtain will fall, and you'll have to answer one question. Did you play your part, or did you just watch the show?
In a world seeking light amidst darkness, we enlighten minds, we awaken souls. Together we ignite the spark of transformation. For when you confront your own shadow, you unveil your inner light. Humanfluence, creating a new reality.
Hey, it's Joe, and welcome back to Humanfluence. We're so caught up in the rhythm of this world, aren't we? Hustling from one day to the next, convinced that what we see, what we touch, is all there is. And yet, if you pause just for a moment, you might feel it too. That sense of something deeper, something vast, humming just beneath the surface. Like an itch you can't scratch, a question you can't quite form. What is this all for? That's a great question. You see, there's an illusion, and it's thick. The illusion that this life, the grind, the struggle, the rise and fall, is the whole game. But what if it isn't? What if this is only the surface, a facade carefully constructed by the very forces that put you here? A school, a proving ground, something ancient and unyielding, not designed to coddle you but to break you, so you can remember who you truly are. It's a great work, and here's the thing about the great work: it isn't pretty. It's raw, it's brutal. It's everything we run from, wrapped in lessons we don't want to face. It's the heartbreak that shatters the ego, the failure that forces you to question, the silence of the universe when you scream for answers and get none. That's the great work, the refining fire. And every time you endure it, every time you crack open, a piece of you evolves. You level up, whether you like it or not. You're not here by accident. None of us are. This isn't a random blip of consciousness in a chaotic void. It's deliberate. The Creator, call it what you will, has embedded itself into this construct. And we are its instruments, evolving it as much as it evolves us. Every thought, every struggle, every breakthrough. The Creator is improving its creation. The question is, what's next? What happens when we've wrung out all there is to learn here? When the soul leaves the body and steps into what's beyond? Maybe this life is just the first rung on an infinite ladder, a training ground to prepare us for what comes after. Or maybe it's one of the middle rungs. And if that's true, then the trials, the heartbreak, the loss, they're not just arbitrary cruelties. They're lessons, because this isn't about comfort, it's about transcendence, about becoming something that can survive and thrive beyond this flesh and bone. And yet, most people will never ask these questions. They'll never think to look beyond what's fed to them. They'll live and die believing this is all there is, a meaningless blip in an uncaring universe. But you're different, aren't you? You wouldn't still be listening if you weren't. There's something in you that knows this isn't it, that there's more. This facade, this shadow play is only the beginning. You want the truth? Life doesn't care if you're comfortable. It doesn't care if you're happy. Life is a forge, and the ones who emerge on the other side aren't the ones who avoided the fire, but the ones who walked through it, who let it burn away everything false, the ones who chose to wake up while everyone else stayed asleep. This isn't about chasing some fantasy of eternal peace or a perfect life. It's about becoming, about realizing that the answers you're searching for won't come from anyone else. They're inside you, buried beneath the distractions, the fears, the lies you tell yourself to stay comfortable. And if you want to find them, you have to dig. You have to face yourself, all of it. The great work isn't out there, it's here. And every decision, every failure, every quiet moment when you face the void and decide to keep going. And maybe, just maybe, if you see through the illusion, you'll find the truth. Not a comforting truth, but a raw, unfiltered one. That this life, this school, isn't meant to be easy. It's meant to prepare you for something greater. So wake up, step into the fire, and see what's waiting for you on the other side, because one day the lights will dim, the curtain will fall, and you'll have to answer one question. Did you play your part? Or did you just watch the show? Humanfluence out.